Now, presently, this question is asking us about a type of joint marked at the arrow, and it is basically the ribs attaching to the thoracic vertebra. At 2 points, one is the transverse process and the other is the body of the vertebra itself. Both of them will be actually synovial joint and plain synovial joint. So your answer will be a synovial joint. And that too, also you should remember, plain synovial joint. Now, this is called as costo-transverse joint, and this is called as the costo-vertebral joint. Let us look at some more details of the joints of the ribs now, but keep your answer as synovial joint here. So we were talking about the vertebra and these joints here made by the rib. May it be costo-transverse joint, it's a plain synovial joint, or may it be costo-vertebral joint, it is a plain synovial joint, both of them. And not only there, you have a plain synovial joint even when it is coming anteriorly to articulate with the sternum. So sternocostal joints are also plain synovial joint, freely mobile joint. But be careful, if somebody asks you a joint here, then you will have to change your answer. This is called as costochondral joint. Costo means the rib and chondro means the cartilage, costal cartilage. So if it is the costochondral junction, then it is not a synovial joint. We call it as a synchondrosis joint or primary cartilage joint. And the one which you are seeing here, plain synovial joint, which you are calling as the costosternal joint, should actually be called as chondrosternal joint because it is between the costal cartilage and the sternum. But usually speaking, we keep calling it as costosternal joint, plain synovial joint. But these joints here, maybe on this side or maybe on that side, should be considered as primary cartilage joint or synchondrosis. You can look at these joints once more time from the front view. You see, when the ribs are coming, attaching to sternum or costal margin, they are all having synovial joint, except for first rib and the 10th rib. Why? What is about the first and 10th rib? The first rib attaching to sternum and the 10th rib attaching to costal margin is an exception. Means first rib attaching to sternum or 10th rib attaching to costal margin, they don't have synovial joint. Then who is having synovial joint? Rest of the ribs. Rest of the ribs like which one? That'll be rib number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All the ribs except 1 and 10. Then what is rib number 1 having? It is called as a synchondrosis. The first costochondral joint is considered as a synchondrosis, and 10th rib, it is a fibrous joint, syndesmosis. Fibrous joint, syndesmosis, yes. Otherwise, if you look at the 9th rib, 8th rib, or 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, all the ribs which are having this joint attaching to sternum or costal margin, they're all synovial joint. And now you can draw the diagram for yourself as well. So on the posterior side, you are showing the vertebra here, and this is the transverse process of the vertebra. And then you can attach the rib at 2 points. The rib is attaching to body as well as the transverse process and comes anteriorly. And the joint which is between the rib and the vertebra body or the transverse process, both are plain synovial joints. Now, let us bring this rib to the sternum here. Say this is the sternum here. Understand that the rib will have a costal cartilage in between, and which you can show here. This is the costal cartilage. Now the joint here will be a plain synovial joint, but the joint here will be a synchondrosis. Where is the plain synovial joint? It is called as costosternal joint. That will be a plain synovial joint. And what will be the synchondrosis primary cartilage? It is called as the costochondral joint. So can I call it as the chondrosternal joint? Yes, if you say chondrocartilage, sternal joint, then it is a plain synovial joint, whereas the costo, the rib and chondral joint will be actually a synchondrosis. Now, as we have learnt, the first rib when it will come here, say this is the first rib coming, and wanting to join with the sternum will have costal cartilage here. This is the costal cartilage here. May it be the costochondral joint, or may it be the chondrosternal joint. Both of them will be synchondrosis. Or as we said, ribs, usually when they join the sternum, will be plain synovial joint, but first rib do not have a plain synovial joint. Then what it is having? It is having a synchondrosis. Just like this one, this is also a synchondrosis. Otherwise, all the ribs, maybe it is rib number 2 to 9. All of them will have a plain synovial joint, but not the 10th. Why? What about the 10th rib now? As the 10th rib will come and join the costal margin to join the sternum, here it will not be a synovial joint. If this is not a synovial joint, then what it is? It is a fibrous joint, syndesmosis. It's a fibrous joint, syndesmosis. Yes, simply remember that all the ribs which attach to the sternum or the costal margin are synovial joint, except first and the 10th rib, because first rib do not have a synovial joint here, and it is a synchondrosis. And similarly, the 10th rib do not have a synovial joint here. Then what it is? It is a syndesmosis. Now, it may appear a lot of information to you, but can come as questions. So be careful while you answer those questions. You have to practice a lot of MCQs to handle such information. Can we go back to our MCQ then? Yes, let's do that. It was simply asking, what is the type of joint here? Costotransverse joint. Now, may it be costotransverse or may it be costovertebral. Both of them are plain synovial joint. Where did you see the syndesmosis? The 10th rib attaching to the costal margin. Keep your answer as choice number D here.